Hello, neighbors, and welcome to your April, May, and June monthly reading for 2023. This reading will give you a quick summary of the planetary energy you can expect from the second quarter of the year. The reading will help you maneuver with the energy to give you the best advantage to manifest your goals and aspirations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into this reading. On April 20th, you experience a solar eclipse in your 10th house where newness is coming in for you that will add on to your identity, more specifically, your public image. The opportunity can come with a prestige of authority, but will be accompanied by added responsibility, especially for those that have been hoping for this new status. The newness coming in for you is intended to allow you to bloom and take authority of the responsibilities you choose to engage with. And you choose to engage with because you are invested in what you can attain when your goal is completed. Mercury in Taurus retrogrades in your 11th house till May 15th. And during this time, you may see some extra funds coming into you that will allow you to create a budget towards investing in the goals that you want to achieve. You can also be repaying back friends that have helped you when you were in a bind and vice versa. You can see funds coming from friends as repayment, or if they've given you their word that they will help you with a shared goal, this is where you can see their contribution, whether physical or monetary, coming in at this time. Go-getter energy surrounds you by the end of April. You have vigor when it comes to going after what you want. A lot of your focus will be smashing goals that you've been sitting on for a while. It wasn't necessarily procrastination that made you sit on your goals, but just finding the right direction and strategy to accomplish them. During this time, you will be blessed with insight on how you want to tackle these goals, and the actions you take will be intuitively successful when it comes to getting what you need to get done. It's a rich and favored energy to also collaborate with those that have the same passion and reliability to help you bring your visions into manifestation. On May 5th, we experience a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and when it comes to your love relationships, there will be changes. Now, this entails relationships where you are in love with the person or have a healthy amount of lust for the person. There's going to be aspects of the relationships that is released, such as releasing the boundaries between platonic and intimate, or it can go in the opposite direction, such as removing sex from a relationship, hoping to either let go of the relationship or change the dynamic. By mid-May, a lot of Cancers will be seeking spiritual enlightenment, searching for aspects of knowledge outside of the base knowledge they already have. There are things going on in your mind that you believe brings more enlightenment to your life for yourself and for others around you. But during this time period, you just don't want to think about it, but test out your theory by seeking an adventure. Going somewhere you can indulge in something different, giving yourself a reset by learning something new that can enrich your life and take you away from the sluggish energy that may have had you standing still with little projection. For the Cancers that act on this energy, it will surely bring in the new vibes you seek and could even bring in opportunities you were least expecting. On May 17th, Jupiter changes signs from Aries to Taurus, transiting into your 11th house, and it will come into a square with retrograde Pluto in your 8th house. What this means for you is that Jupiter will be bearing fruit for you with the advancements that you've been making with your goals and collaborations. There are things that you've been wishing on for some time that will finally turn up for you, but it will come with a twist. There will be obstacles that are tied to it that if you work past your fears to tackle these obstacles, the prize at the end of the tunnel will be the catalyst that plants the seeds in your mind that you can manifest whatever it is you want, regardless of what is thrown in your pathway. The obstacles that can arise during this time will deal with fighting for power dynamics. In the past, it would have been something that you would have rather not fight against, and you may have been scared of what can be brought to light if you engaged in a fight. But you're experiencing a shedding of self. The part of yourself that you chose to repress, but now that you're learning to honor every aspect of yourself, you're not going to be afraid to confront what needs to be confronted to get what the universe has in store for you. Once you fight for what you want this one time, it will be a trait that will follow you in life, making you realize that you can truly manifest what it is you want once you learn to remove the blockages. During the latter part of May, Cancers are working towards getting their money up and really discovering ways to increase their valuables monetarily and material-wise. However, there is an energy of 1 step forward and 3 steps back. It may seem like every time you increase your money, something comes out of the woodwork that needs to be paid or trying to separate you from your cash. During this time, the simplest way to work with this energy is to have a shift when it comes to how you're thinking of things. Now that you've introduced yourself to an idea, systems, and a way of increasing your net worth, that will stay with you. So increase your net worth and take care of your financial debts that need to be cleared. Once that is out of the way, everything that you use to allocate towards your debt will now be allocated towards your net worth, your savings, your investments. Use the first part to build and pay off debt as a training, and then once that is completed and done, start with paying yourself. There's a lot going on with your goals and projects you're collaborating on. However, you have your energy directed into boosting your earning capacity with your main source of income. This can cause issues with those that have a vested interest in your goals or your shared goals. They may need more of your participation, and you may need them to hold it down for a bit and stop playing with your money. There needs to be more positive communication and less arguing so both areas can be satisfied without falling apart. For the Cancers that are planning an adventure or a vacation, there will need to be a budget put into place. The vacation may be delayed or canceled altogether due to shoddy financial planning. While a getaway would be nice and needed, the energy at this time may see that money is just pouring out unexpectedly, so make sure there is time dedicated to planning on how much will be spent so you can have an enjoyable adventure without any financial distress. On June 17th, Saturn goes retrograde in your 9th house, slowing down things in terms of studies, vacation planning, works that you wanted to put out before the public eye, or adventures that you wanted to take to add a little fun to your life. None of the areas mentioned are off the table for you, but may need a second look in terms of planning, in terms of if it's the right thing for you at this time, or in terms of maybe this is the time it was supposed to come to an end, the closure. The stall when it comes to seeking an adventure is advantageous to you because it's going to allow you to redirect your focus and energy into your goals and collaborations again. The energy you put into this area at this time can bring huge opportunities and even rewards for the work and knowledge that you put in earlier. Okay, so back to your finances. Try not to overspend and stick to your budget. The overspending can affect many areas in your life and cause crazy changes when it comes to the time and work you put into achieving collaborative goals. There's a high chance of receiving compensation for the work you put in during this time, but without a budget, you may see it come and go. So again, stick to your budget. And this brings us to the end of your reading, and I will see you in a few for your July, August, and September reading. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below about the energy you've encountered so far in 2023 and the progress you've made so far. And until then, flow with the energy and take every blessing and opportunity the universe has in store for you. Peace and prosperity to you, and we'll chat soon.